madness. This is Sparta!
We all know that guy. You know, the one who only speaks in movie quotes? Possibly only in movie quotes from Monty Python or the Holy Grail? Sure, that guy is an annoying jerk, but we all have those bits of dialogue from our favorite movies that stick with us, which catch on to our attention and follow us into the world. They become part of our day-to-day speech, distilled from the screen into our culture. Today, I'm going to show you the top 10 movie catchphrases. Before the video begins, please give it a like, and if you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. Now, let's begin. Number 10. Go ahead, make my day. Sudden impact.
Go ahead, make my day.
There is probably not a more well-known catchphrase in all of American cinema than that of Dirty Harry Callahan. This super cop, perfectly portrayed by Clint Eastwood, is the epitome of the shoot first, ask questions later cowboy cop that inspired so many movies, TV shows, books, and video games. This squinty, gravelly-voiced Western star was able to make the leap to gritty city cop in a way few others had done before or since. Number 9. Hasta la vista, baby. Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
Hasta la vista, baby.
James Cameron makes his first appearance on our list with his sequel to 1984's The Terminator. In Terminator 2 Judgment Day, Arnold Schwarzenegger is back, as promised, and this time, he's the good futuristic cyborg. Robert Patrick plays the newly redesigned futuristic cyborg bent on destroying the past and ensuring the rise of Skynet. As a robot from the future, Schwarzenegger's Terminator has a difficult time passing as a human for a number of reasons, one of them being his speech. John Connor, played by a very young Edward Furlong, tries to teach him some of the cool lingo of the day, including hasta la vista, baby. Needless to say, the phrase came back when it was Arnold's turn to destroy the next-gen Terminator, blasting the line out just before shooting the liquid nitrogen-frozen bad guy into space dust. Schwarzenegger made a career out of spouting out intimidating one-liners, and this was his finest work. Number 8. Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape. Planet of the Apes.
Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape!
Charlton Heston was known in movies and in life as a man who delivered one-liners with panache. From his cries of Soylent Green is people in the 1973 sci-fi classic Soylent Green, to his vitriol-inspiring cries of "they can have my guns when they take them from my cold dead hands" as president of the National Rifle Association. Heston knew how to deliver a line that would stick in the mud, and sometimes the craw of his audience. In the movie, Heston's George Taylor is an astronaut who awakens from a long hibernation to find his ship crashed on an unknown planet inhabited by sentient, English-speaking simians. In a reversal of the contemporary snapshot of the evolutionary process, apes are viewed as the apex species, and humans and other primates are inferior. Heston, caught in a net, growls, "Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape!" Number 7. You talking to me? Taxi Driver.
You talking to me? You talking to me?
One of the most iconic lines in movie history, Robert De Niro's rehearsed tough guy in the mirror scene in Scorsese's Taxi Driver, was completely improvised. Not only was it improvised, it allegedly was inspired by none other than the boss himself, Bruce Springsteen. The story goes that De Niro had been to see Springsteen in concert. The crowd, as crowds are known to do at Springsteen concerts, was chanting, "Bruce, Bruce, Bruce." Springsteen, pretending he was unable to hear the crowd, replied, "You talking to me?" And thus, movie magic was born. In this wall-to-wall disturbing movie, De Niro plays a vehemently racist cabbie, slowly being driven mad by what he sees as the depravity of modern society. Featuring an underage prostitute, 12-year-old Jodie Foster as the love interest, It's hard to disagree with his reasoning, but harder still to watch the murder heating from a simmer to a rolling boil behind the disintegrating actor's eyes. Number 6. This is Sparta, 300.
Madness. This is Sparta!
Although this rather embellishing retelling of King Leonidas and the 300 Spartans might not be what some consider to be red carpet royalty, the entire bloody, glorious message of the film can be summed up in 3 little words screamed by the movie's leading monarch. This is Sparta! With this iconic phrase, a new battle cry, and a veritable host of memes to come sprung forth like the blood from the Spartans' Persian enemies. Part comic book movie, part historical drama, part action film, all guts, glory, and an epic sensation many mythic films can only hope to achieve. Historically accurate it might not be, but 300's presentation of the Battle of Thermopylae is one that stands toe-to-toe with the likes of Clash of the Titans and Jason and the Argonauts. Number 5. You know how to whistle, don't you, Steve? To have and have not.
You know how to whistle, don't you, Steve? You just put your lips together and blow.
Another Humphrey Bogart film on our list has perhaps the single sexiest line in American cinema, delivered by the then 19-year-old Lauren Bacall. While To Have and Have Not is sometimes regarded as a low-rent Casablanca, it is notable for a number of reasons. First is it's based on a novel by Ernest Hemingway, but the screenplay was co-written by his rival author, William Faulkner. Number 4. Badges? We ain't got no badges. We don't need no badges. I don't have to show you any stinking badges. Treasure of the Sierra Madre.
We are federales, you know, the mountain police.
If you're the police, where are your badges?
Badges? We ain't got no badges. We don't need no badges. I don't have to show you any stinking badges.
While many people would attribute this quote, in its most widely known form, to Mel Brooks's brilliant Western parody Blazing Saddles, in fact, it originated in John Huston's classic treasure hunting Western, Treasure of the Sierra Madre. Marked by many as director John Huston's best work, the film stars Humphrey Bogart and was nominated for several Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, Best Supporting Actor for Huston's father, Walter Huston, and Best Adapted Screenplay. It won the latter 3. Number 3. Here's looking at you, kid. Casablanca.
He's looking at you, kid.
Like some of the earlier films in this list, there is little about Casablanca that is not quotable. Of all the gin joints in all the towns in all the world, she walks into mine. I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. If that plane leaves and you're not on it, you'll regret it. Maybe not today, and maybe not tomorrow, but soon, and for the rest of your life. The problems of 3 people don't amount to a hill of beans in this world. And we'll always have Paris, are all indelibly inked on the American consciousness. Number 2. I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. The Godfather.
I want you to rest well, and a month from now, this Hollywood big shot's gonna give you what you want.
Too late. They start shooting in a week.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Francis Ford Coppola, Marlon Brando, Al Pacino, and Robert Duvall each make their second appearance on this list in the 1972 masterpiece, The Godfather. In what might be the best film ever made, the story of 2 generations of an Italian immigrant crime family plays out, with all the inherent drama and intrigue one could ever ask for. Number 1. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Back to the Future.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Hello, McFly! In the greatest film featuring near incest made in the 1980s, Marty McFly, Michael J. Fox, becomes a paradox when he travels to the past in a stolen, souped-up DeLorean, where his mother quickly gets the hots for him. The movie itself is memorable for its portrayal of the dichotomy of small-town America in the Red Scare 1950s and the tech-centric anything is possible 1980s. The quote that lingers, however, comes after the paradox is neatly resolved when Marty follows the advice of his pair of Docs, 1950s Doc Brown and 1980s Doc Brown, both played perfectly by Christopher Lloyd, and get his parents together before he ceased to exist. Thank you for watching, and please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and enable post alerts to view more of our future videos. After saying that, keep watching our videos, and I'll speak with you in the next one.